The internet has a lot to say about Fetty Wap'S recent engagement. On Monday, July 20th, a lady named Alexis, whose Instagram account is at lilsex_, posted a carousel of pictures. Additionally, the first picture had a pathway covered in flowers and a "Will you marry me?" embellished with flowers. Alexis displayed a ring on her ring finger while holding her left hand in front of the placard. As we previously reported, Fetty Wap served nearly 3 years of a 6-year term for narcotics distribution before being released from prison in January. Masika Kalysha then expressed her dissatisfaction about Fetty's purported delay in visiting their daughter.
I genuinely wish him peace and growth. I think that, freedom is an opportunity. And I really hope he uses this chapter in his life to change the narrative, better things, and just do positive things. So I'm actually glad that he is home. So, when he was in prison, we all communicated almost every single day. He talked to Kari all the time, and they had big plans. So, I try to keep things with her and, both of my children kind of private for their, well-being. My goal has always been protection and safety for my kids. So, I'm not going to go into too many details of that. But anytime my child is disappointed, I get upset. So, we had a good run. It was definitely a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but, that chapter is closed. I think we have both grown, in different directions, and we remain, friends. We have great communication, and I'm hoping that now that he's home, we'll have great co-parenting and, just do what's best for our daughter. Listen, it's just been, my life has been so crazy right now. Right now, I'm working on healing. I'm in therapy. My kids are in therapy. I think, we've just experienced the absolute worst chapter in my life. 2025 was the worst year of my life, learning how to grow through grief and, as a mother, as a woman, as a human. I'm just really focused on healing, focused on my music again.
But by the end of that month, Fetty was reunited with Amari, the youngest daughter of Kari and Kalysha, whom she shared with the late Jamar Champ. More recently, Xavier, Fetty Wap'S first effort since returning home, was released. It included his song White Roses, in which he sung about a romantic interest. However, nobody could have predicted that he intended to pop the question,